All right. So for this very first one, it says, for which of the following probability assignments are events A and B independent? So the first thing that you need to know is you need to find the probability of A and the probability of B singularly, okay? So the way you do that, the probability of A, and you may want to write these formulas down, is the probability of A and B plus the probability A and not B. So that will take B away from it, okay? So that'll get rid of the B. You also need to find the probability of B singularly, and it's basically the same thing, probability of A and B, but it's the probability of not A and B. And then the last thing you want to do is actually find the probability of A and B and see if it matches. And that's taking the probability of A and multiplying it by the probability of B. So on the very first one, your probability of A is A and B, which is 0.12, plus A and not B, which is 0.3, which gives you 0.42. So that's your probability of A. Your probability of B is going to be A and B, which is 0.12, plus not A and B, which is 0.4, which gives you 0.52. So this is your first step, your second step. And then your third one is to multiply them together. So 0.42 times 0.52, and see if it gives you this number right here. And this one does not. So this one is not your answer. You're going to do the same thing on the next ones. So the probability of A is A and B, which is 0.3, plus A and not B, which is 0.3, which gives you 0.6. Then find B. So A and B, not A and B, gives you 0.6. And then you want to multiply them together. This does not give you the 0.3. So this one is not going to be your answer either. When you look at C, A and B is 0.1, plus A and not B is 0.1, which gives you 0.2. The next one is 0.1 plus 0.4, which gives you 0.5. When you multiply 0.2 times 0.5, you get 0.1, which matches this. So C should have been your answer. I can go through the rest of them, but I feel like you can do that by yourself now. Okay, so once you get the answer, we're done. Okay, so once you know the formulas, it's not hard. It's just remembering that you have to do those formulas. All right. Any questions, number one? Is everybody good? All right. Next one. A company is considering purchasing the mineral rights to two different mountains. The probability that it will purchase the mineral rights to the first mountain is 55. The probability that it will purchase the mineral rights to the second mountain is 0.4. Assuming the decisions to purchase the mineral rights to each mountain are made independently, what is the probability that it will purchase the mineral rights to exactly one of the two mountains? So when we do this one, it says exactly one of the two. So we're going to do the probability of the first and not the second. So they're just going to purchase the one, but not the second one. Does that make sense? Or, which means a plus, they're going to purchase the second and not the first, but they will not purchase them together. So remember, and is multiply. So this is the probability of the first times the probability of not second, probability of second times the probability of not the first. And you have all of those numbers, or you can find them. So the probability of the first is going to be 0.55. The probability of purchasing the second is 0.4. What would be the probability of not purchasing it? 0.6. Plus, the probability of purchasing the second one is 0.4. What is the probability of not purchasing the first one? If you purchase it at 0.55, what is the not? 0.45. When you put all that together, you get 0.51. So that one you probably got, you may not have done it that way, but it's how it works. Got it? All right, we're going to flip it over and do the third one. It says a student is applying to 2 different agencies for scholarships based on the student's academic record. The probability that the student will be awarded a scholarship from agency A is 0.55, and the probability that the student will be awarded a scholarship from agency B is 0.4. Furthermore, if the student is awarded a scholarship from agency A, the probability that the student will be awarded a scholarship from agency B is 0.6. So given A, getting B is a 0.6. So what is the probability that the student will be awarded at least one of the scholarships? All right, so the first thing that you want to do is remember your formula of or. They're either going to do A or B, which is the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability A and B. The reason they give you the or is because you don't know what your and is. Your formula for that is the probability of A times the probability of B given A. This formula is also, I think, on your formula sheets. Okay, maybe all of them are. So the probability of getting A is 55. The probability of getting B, given that you get A, is 0.6. 0.6. Okay, right here, the probability that you've gotten A and you get B is going to be 6. This gives you 0.33. So we had to find this. So now you're going to actually do the or probability. Probability of A, that you're just going to get scholarship A, is 0.55. The probability you're just going to get scholarship B is 0.4. And then we have to subtract out the overlap. The overlap is 0.33. When you add all that up, you get 0.6, sorry, 2, not 3, which is this one. Okay. So watch this formula right here. So right here. And again, why do we have to use that formula? Because it said a given from there. So make sure that you use that. Any questions on 4.6? I will post this in our modules if you want to go back and look at it. Everything has been posted. Also, while I'm talking about it, your multiple choice for units 1 through 4 are posted, but I could only post specific questions. Okay, so copyright laws don't let me post everything. So the ones that I posted are the ones that they're most like the AP exam. Okay, and they're for public use. So that's what you're going to see. So if you don't see some on there and you have a specific question, just ask me and I can work on it like this, but I just cannot, like I'm really probably not supposed to post this. Everybody got that? Very good. All right, so you can go look at those multiple choice again, 1 through 4 is on there. Next week, remember I'm not gonna be here tomorrow, so we're not gonna Zoom. Next week, we will work unit 5 free response and all of unit 6. Okay, so unit 5 needs to be done. You don't have free response, but unit 5 needs to be done before you come in on Monday. Is everybody good with that?
Hey, Ms. Jones, can you go back to the formula from the question number 2 real quick? Thank you.
You're welcome. Is everybody else okay? All right. Rachel, you got it?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm going to stop sharing, stop recording. If you guys need anything, let me know. Otherwise, you're good to go. Go work.